My investigation up to that point led me to believe that finding Takashi Kawana would be difficult and convoluted, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Turns out his kendo dojo was well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several of the city's police officers. The latter made me nervous. The information I was asking for was sensitive, and I didn't want word of my investigation finding its way back to HQ. A few misfired questions could end up with officers knocking on my door, or worse, Yukimura himself calling me up. I had to be cautious. Inside is the interior of a traditional tea shop, but it doesn't look like anyone's been there recently. Buy octopus balls. Hello there, would you be interested in buying some of the finest takoyaki in Tokyo? This isn't the cheap stuff you buy at the food stands at the festival. They will make you question everything you knew about octopus involved. Who could say no to that sales pitch? Sure, I'll take some. Wow, you're right. This is maybe the best takoyaki I've had. Thank you, miss. Best takoyaki on all the islands. Tourists, likely. I can hear them speaking English. My English isn't so great, so I doubt they'll be of much help, but I wonder what you're talking about. Hello there. Is there something we can help you with? Don't speak. Wait, Japanese? Your Japanese is perfect. As a college professor, if it wasn't, I'd probably be out of a job. I'm no college professor, but I work in a Japanese software company. So I'd be in a bit of trouble too. Don't look at me. I just live here. Well, not in Tokyo, in the suburbs. Whoa, I think you guys might speak Japanese better than I do. I mean, sorry, I never would have thought. Would you prefer to speak in English instead? No, please. Japanese is fine. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to be nosy. I guess I don't see people wearing kata this late in the year. Is there a festival or something? Hey, no. We come to Asakusa every year, and yukata became part of the tradition after a while. I guess it makes us stand out more than we already do. Don't knock tradition. Tony, immediately my legs are a little cold though. Okay, ask about Takashi's dojo. You guys come here every year. You must know the area pretty well by now. I'm looking for a kendo dojo where Takashi Kawana works. It should be in this area. Kawana. Why does that name seem so familiar? Oh, right. Yeah, he's that kendo instructor at the dojo right behind us. People say he's some kind of prodigy. I wouldn't be surprised if he became a master in time. Supposedly he's very particular about who he trains. I suppose he doesn't want to waste his time with people who aren't serious. It makes sense when you think about it. But how good he is, he must get tons of wannabe kendo masters coming to him. It seems like he trains a lot of police too. In the time we've been standing here, we've seen a few come in and out. All that, and I think he's still in his 20s. For someone so young, he must be under a lot of pressure. No kidding. I've heard talk of an interdepartmental kendo tournament. It's become a matter of pride for different regional departments. And I wish my work did martial arts competition between the departments. Nothing would work out. The unspoken tension between me and my boss, quite like a good smack to the jawline, huh? Police fighting each other, huh? That must be pretty brutal. I mean, I guess police in Japan don't really have to use force all that much, though. Yeah. Anyway, how do you know so much about the dojo anyway? I mean, I live in Shinagawa, and I don't know anything that specific about it. You see, it says so right here in the dojo flyer. He was out here about 10 minutes before he came handing them out. Kinda seemed a little prickly, so we didn't talk to him though. I admit, it would have been much cooler if we know that off the top of our heads. But we're glad we were able to help you, regardless. Makes me feel a little silly now, trying to learn more about him from a flyer. Considering he trained so many police, I'm surprised I've never heard of him until now. Are you associated with the police somehow? Huh? Huh? Who? Me? No, of course not. I'm an investigator. See, like a private detective. Listen, if anyone comes by asking about a female detective, just, sorry, I don't speak Japanese, right? Exactly. I appreciate it. Anyway, I should get going. Sorry to bother you. Thanks for the information, guys. Our pleasure. Good luck at the dojo. Let us know if you learn any kendo tricks. The men department always puffed out their chest when they were talked about the kendo competitions like it was going to impress me or something. I never paid too much attention. Still, it's strange that someone related, however, faintly, the mask has yet another tie to my old life. Takashi Kawana seemed like an interesting guy, but very serious and not keen on strangers. At least I didn't have to use any English. That would have been a disaster. Okay. Take a look here. This looks like the dojo I was looking for. It has a very traditional aesthetic. Okay, let's check it out inside. Who are you? You're a friend of my sister's. You expect me to believe that? A little old, don't you think? Jeez, thanks. Really? You think I wouldn't recognize you? You're the officer who was at the shrine in April who almost got her killed. And now you're lying about it, pretending to be her friend, who no doubt to get something from me? Don't look so shocked. The little deception was easy to read, is all. After idiocy in Kamakura, I heard my crying over the phone every night for a month. Don't bother her anymore. Now get out of here before myself or one of my fellow officers has to throw you out. Jeez, okay, that didn't really work out the way I planned. Well, that didn't go well. Maybe Mai will know how to soften her brother up. Okay, I guess we're going back to Kamakura then. Talking to Mai again. Here we go. I think I managed to find your brother. He didn't exactly seem happy to see me. Yep, you found Big Brother alright. He's been protective of me ever since we were little. I know I'm probably overstepping my boundaries, but would you be willing to come talk to him? I don't think he'll tell me anything on my own. You want me to help? You know, seeing you again really got me thinking. I decided that even if everyone tried to hide it, I can't sit here and ignore what happened. I need to understand why my family has been acting so strangely. Even my own brother is keeping me in the dark. I'm sick of it. Sure, I'll come with you, Ito. If I went alone, he'd probably pat me on the head and send me on my way. But if you're there, I'm sure he'll tell me about my parents, the mask and everything. Are you sure that's what you want? Sometimes not knowing is better, Mai. No, no more, stupid little Mai. I'd rather be hurt and know than happy and ignorant. But before we go, let's check on Grandma. These days, if she doesn't know where I am, it can really set her off. Alright, we'll make a quick stop at the house. Thanks, Mai. Oh, what's this? A dead crow lays in the middle of the street. The small body is in a bad shape of decay, covered in dry blood. The maggots have begun eating at its remains. Was that here before? I don't really know what. I said no visitors, leave me alone. Grandma, it's me. Please open the door. I? Oh my, it's you. Please come in. Yes, come in. Wait, what is she doing here? It's okay, Grandma. She's here to help. Help? Ha! Don't make me laugh. You were supposed to help me, remember? I felt something and you were going to free me from the past. Free you? Are you talking about the mask? Do not discuss that horrid thing here. No matter how far you go, I can still feel it, like needles in my skin dragging me to it. In my dreams, I can still see that place. Have you seen it too, detective? Dark place where those we lost reside. I'm so old and have wasted so much time, and yet the pain won't go away. My poor Amiko. I miss her so much. If only I could have found her. Amiko? You mean Mom? Find her? What are you talking about? She's gone. Takashi told me she died after I was born. Yes, of course. You shouldn't be asking about such things. Why? If it weren't for this woman, you'd be safe at the shrine. No, Grandma. You're wrong. I'm not safe while everyone lies to me. I'm going to seek Takashi. If you don't tell me the truth, he will. Mai, listen to yourself. You must stop. Opening the door to the past will solve nothing. Ever since you were little, I've done what I could to protect you and your brother. Please don't go down this path. You look so much like her. You know, your mother? And you, detective. Perhaps my granddaughter is too naive to see it, but you can't hide it from me. I know what you think you're able to do. But keep my family out of it. We've suffered enough. You don't know anything about me, and besides, I'm not the one hiding things from my family. Tell me, do you know the story of Izanagi and Izanami? Grandma, this again? I'm sure Ito's not interested in hearing some old myth. Really, we should get going. Stay right there. Thought I've told you the story so many times you don't seem to grasp its importance. I think it would be of use to this woman to hear it. Izanagi and Izanami were the first of the gods, known to use as a kami. In legend, it was drops of ocean water that fell from Izanagi's jeweled spear that created the islands of Japan. When they descended to our lands, they brought their love and devotion with them to realms of mortals. Izanagi and Izanami had many children. deities of nature that inhabit the natural world all around us. For a time, life was peaceful. However, as Azinami gave birth to Kaguchushi, the kami of fire, she was horribly burned and suffered mortal wounds. As she lay dying, faced with her mortality, new kami were born from her suffering. Kami that hid away from the light. When Izanami passed, Izanagi was inconsolable, and in his rage, he struck down the child that killed his love. Unable to accept her death, he ventured deep underground to Yomi, no Kuni, the land of the dead. Blind and distraught with grief, he wandered in the darkness till he finally heard the voice of his beloved. Unable to see her face, Izanagi begged Izanami to return with him. Izanami replied that she would try and ask the gods of Yomi no Kuno. Oh, it's Yomi no Kuno, permission to return to the land of the living. Incapable of restraining his desire to see his love, Izanagi set his home aligned in order to look upon his lost love. What greeted him was the sight of his decaying, wort-eating face. In horror, Izanagi attempted to flee Yomi no Kuno. Yomi no Kuni. Sorry about that. Izanami, enraged, sent dark spirits to pursue him and dragged him back to her. After narrowly escaping, Izanagi sealed the entrance to Yomi no Kuni with a great boulder. So you see, it is our mortality that brings suffering into the world, yet resisting it is a perversion of the natural order. Sorry about that, people. Being mortal means we must accept that we cannot control life and death. Detective, some things cannot be changed, and some doors should never be opened. You must stop. Grandma, you're talking about stories and myth. We're talking about real things. Story may be a myth, but there is truth within it. Can't you see that? The things you pursue, they're unnatural, unclean. Heed my warning and stop this foolishness. I won't let you involve my family any further. First those bastards take my Yumiko, then you show up. Perhaps I'm being punished for my sins. Come here, my sweet child. We must keep you away from her. No, Grandma, I told you already. I'm going to see Tagashi. I'm an adult now. Can't tell me what to do anymore. No, can't go. We must protect our family from outsiders. Why? You're reopening old wounds. Leave us alone. Let us heal. Heal? You think I want to heal? Can't you see how much these lies have hurt me already? You're the one wounding me, Grandma, not Ito. You're delusional. You tell me stories about kami and spirits. Takashi might hide things from me too, but at least he makes sense. This time he's going to tell me the truth about everything, about Mom and Dad too. No, stop. I tell you how your parents, you can't, can you? You've never told me how they died. The reason always changed every time I asked. No, please, you must listen. They might be listening. They're still out there. They haven't forgiven me. Can't you see? They? What are you talking about? You're insane. I'm sorry I spoke to you that way. I'll be back to check on you soon. Don't go, please. Goodbye, Grandma. I'm sorry. She's gotten much worse since you last saw her. No, it's fine. Why do you think she told us that story? About Izanagi? I don't know. It was kind of creepy, wasn't it? She was talking about, like, she really believes it. Come on, let's go see Tagashi. where do you think you're going? Maya and I are leaving. What of it? Oh well, you can't. I got a call from Maya's grandmother, and she says having health issues, so she has to stay. I didn't ask what they were. Wouldn't want to be caught fainting on my shift again. But it must be pretty bad if she called. Maya's an adult. Her grandma can't keep her. Let's go. No, you don't understand. You're not going anywhere. What the hell's wrong with his eyes? Oh! Ito, what are you doing? Is he going to be okay? He'll be up again in a few hours. Why did he stop us like that? He's never done that before. Still, you shouldn't have done that. He'll be fine, let's go. Wait, why can't just leave him here? What if he's hurt? My, let's go. He might not be the only one who wants to stop us. But, fine, let's go. Okay, now we have to go back to Asakusa.